The slow cooker is perfect for comforting dinners, but did you know you can use it to make delicious desserts as well? Watch on to see me make an easy slow cooker lemon cheesecake. So you can find the full ingredient list right over here, but let's talk about a couple of them. So obviously lemons are the star of this cheesecake, but I've got things like eggs, cream cheese, sugar, butter, digestive biscuits, cream, and vanilla extract. So I've got my food processor here. The first step is to make our crumb, which will be the base and sides of our cheesecake. So let's just break these biscuits in. It will just help them to process a little bit more evenly. Now it's lid on and we'll process those. There we go, definitely a fine crumb. So let's add the butter now. The base needs a really good ratio of butter to biscuit so it doesn't collapse and fall into your cheesecake. Now let's put the lid back on and then we'll pulse to combine. Done. So I've got a 20cm round springform tin, greased and lined. So we're just going to start getting those biscuits into there. So now we're going to use the back of a spoon to push those biscuit crumbs onto the base. And then I've got a little trick for you. We're going to use this glass to try to help push the biscuits up the sides. Important that it's got a straight edge though. Now I'm going to pop this in the fridge for about 30 minutes for the biscuits to firm up. Now before we make the filling, I'm going to make a cute little decoration for the top of our cheesecake by dehydrating some lemon slices. So we'll just finely slice a lemon. Now spread your slices out onto your tray and we're going to bake them at 80 degrees for about 3 hours or until they're completely dry. Remember, this is optional, but it's pretty. And this is a great way to use up in-season citrus because they keep for ages. You can use them for things like cocktail garnishes as well. So off to the oven. Now we're going to make our filling, and so I've cleaned out the food processor from before, and into that we're just going to add the cream cheese. It's really important to make sure your cream cheese is room temperature so you don't get lumps in your cheesecake. The sugar, the vanilla, and the cream. Pretty much everything except the eggs. I almost forgot the star of this, the lemon. Hang on. I'm going to use the zest and the juice just to give it some extra lemon flavour. I'm almost as tall as this food processor, it makes it really difficult. Oh no! It's alright, we can save this. Maybe we'll just move on to the juice. Blitz this until it's smooth. Make sure you scrape the bottom and sides of the bowl just to make sure that all the bits at the bottom are all evenly incorporated. So that looks great, lovely, thick and creamy. It's time to add the eggs. Just put them in one at a time, just pulse in between. Last egg in. Perfect. Ready for the slow cooker. Now I've got my slow cooker here, my base out of the fridge, and my filling. So let's get that filling into the base. Now use the back of a spoon just to smooth the top a little bit. Now just gently tap the tin to remove any air bubbles. Now let's put that to the side and prepare our slow cooker. This is what we're going to use to keep the springform tin out of the base of the slow cooker because we're going to fill it with a bit of water, create a bit of a water bath. Now pour in some boiling water so that it comes halfway up the side of the ramekin. We're going to wrap the lid in a clean tea towel so that no condensation also gets onto the top of the cheesecake. Now let's get the cheesecake in. Be very gentle. Now let's get the lid on. And it's ready to cook on high for about 3 hours or until it's just set, so it should only have a slight wobble. If you did want to cook this in the oven instead, you totally can. Cook it for about 1 hour at 150 degrees fan force. But the low consistent temperature of the slow cooker will make sure this is super soft and super silky. When it's finished cooking, all you need to do is turn the slow cooker off, let it cool, and then transfer that tin to the fridge for about 4 hours or until it's completely chilled. Make sure you don't take a peek while it's cooking because we want to keep that temperature really consistent. So here we go, I've got it out of the fridge. Time for the big reveal. Looks amazing. So let's take that tin off and get it onto a plate. Now let's dress it up with some whipped cream. And there you have it. So foolproof to make in the slow cooker. Celebrate citrus season and give this cheesecake recipe a go.